What's up, YouTube? In this video, this is the mother of all gig logs and even a little bit of a travel vlog. In this one, the wife and I, we are traveling all the way down to Lakeland, Florida for a pretty epic event, gig, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people have been following my channel for a pretty long time, and you guys know that I run my DJ company as sort of just like a weekend type of thing. I'm a solo op, and I do weddings and events just about every weekend. This particular gig, this particular event, I'm traveling down to Lakeland, Florida for two reasons, really. One, obviously, is because it's a DJ gig, but the other one, like I said, for you who've been following my channel, you guys know that I DJ on the weekends, and during the week, my full-time career, I am vice president of marketing for a very large outdoor lifestyle corporation. One of our divisions for that corporation is Aviation, and in Lakeland, Florida, this whole entire week is one of the largest aviation expos and events in the entire country. They see between 200 to 300,000 people throughout the week, and it's just pretty wild. So the company that I work for, we are the main title sponsor for this event, which means you won't be able to go more than 5 feet without seeing our branding literally everywhere. So we have this huge, massive VIP Expo tent, and we're going to have all kinds of panels and podcasts and live TV shows aired, or filmed, I should say, and all kinds of like wild, crazy stuff throughout the week as the air show goes on. So I have to go down and fulfill my VP of marketing duties, handle all the press, the media, all that good stuff. As far as the DJ stuff goes, so the event is throwing 2 VIP after dark parties, and each of those parties are going to have different people there. They're going to have influencers, ambassadors, celebrities, press, all kinds of wild stuff. And the CEO of the company was like, "Hey, Josh, you're the superstar DJ. I want you to be the headliner for these 2 VIP after dark parties." So I've got all the gear loaded up in the Tahoe, suitcases in the back seat, and it's just going to be crazy. So be setting up down there, bringing the turntables, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And my wife is joining in. She's coming down with me, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So we're up here in Rochester, New York, and our first stop, we're going to try and make it all the way down to Summerville, South Carolina, which is right outside Charleston, for those of you who don't know. It's going to be about a 900 mile, between 900 to 1,000 mile trip. We're going to stay in that area overnight, hang out with some family, and then we're going to just go the rest of the way down to Lakeland. Those of you guys who don't know where Lakeland is, it's right outside Tampa, sort of like right between Tampa and Orlando. So I'm going to just catch a whole bunch of B-roll, and you guys will be able to see all our crazy shenanigans and the adventures heading down there. And I'll just keep filming and just keep watching, because like I said, this is going to be a pretty crazy gig log. So guys, we stopped overnight in Charleston, and we're hanging out with some family, and we're just kind of walking around Charleston, doing some sightseeing, some touristy type stuff. And right now we are in White Point Park, and just checking everything out and really enjoying everything that Charleston has to offer. Quick update, you guys. So as you probably saw from some of the highlights, yesterday we drove from New York all the way down to about Charleston, South Carolina, and spent the day and a couple nights there. And now we are on the road again. Right now we are currently in Georgia, and we're only about 300 miles from where we have to be in Lakeland, Florida. So back on the road, just making a quick pit stop, and it's been a pretty smooth drive so far. Nothing too bad. Had a few left lane campers that just wouldn't get out of the way.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh, bitch.
And you know how you guys who travel, you know how that is sometimes and how frustrating it can be. But otherwise, it's been pretty smooth. Not too many issues. And so we're going to get going now, and we are going to try and get to Lakeland in the next 2 to 3 hours or so. So hang out, and until the next highlight, talk to you guys soon. So we are now officially in Lakeland, Florida. We arrived at the Airbnb about an hour ago. We actually went to the Expo about 3-4 hours ago. Unloaded the Tahoe, got everything all set up inside. The turntables are ready to go. And then we just made our way over here to the Airbnb. I'll get some footage and some B-roll and some really good videos of the week. And if you guys just keep watching, and you'll see how the VIP, the after dark parties are later in the week. And you know, hopefully you guys are enjoying the gig log so far. So just keep watching and hang out, and more footage to come, so stay tuned. Alright guys, it's 7, well actually now it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and getting ready to head over to the Expo for day 1. But I wanted to show you guys this. Look how creepy this is. This is all fog. So we walked out this morning and we're just like, whoa, this is like Walking Dead type fog, isn't it? I'm sure it'll burn off once it gets a little bit more daylight out and sun gets a little bit higher in the sky, but yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy fog. So I'm inside the tent here at Sun and Fun. It is very loud because we have air conditioners running that are connected to the tent, but I wanted to show you guys basically the setup and what we have for sound and audio and lighting for this week. But let me just do a real quick spin. You guys can actually see what the tent looks like and the main flight line and all kinds of cool stuff. So here we go. This is the stage where we're going to be doing a whole bunch of live filming with pilots and performers, influencers, ambassadors, even maybe some celebrities, all kinds of cool stuff. And as you can see, I've got my totems on the side. So these are the Rockville totems with the Wash FXs on the top. In the back, I have the Slim Beam quads. Hard to see right now because it's so bright in here. And then for sound, this is not my sound or audio. It's a buddy of mine. His name is Tom Hughes. He runs Diamond Shamrock Productions. He was actually living in Rochester for pretty much most of his life, and then he relocated down here in Florida. He's only about an hour or so away. So he's supplying the sound for this whole expo, our tent, everything, which is really, really cool. So he brought 15-inch RCF tops and 18-inch Mackie subs on the bottom, and there's one on that side of the stage and one on that side of the stage. I've got my Pro X 6-panel facade with the corner shelves, obviously. This little area right here, we're going to do some projection right on that like white square. And let me come back behind the booth. I'll show you guys. You guys have seen this before. So using Reloop's flagship turntables, the RP8000s, using the cool Wheel of Fortune control vinyl, Korg NanoPad 2. I will be using phase units, and for the mixer, using Native Instruments Tractor Z2 mixer, Reloop headphones, and for mics, we're basically going to be using all Shure audio for everything. It's going to be connected to the cameras. These are all going to be the Shure lav mics. I do have a wired mic that I'll be using back here for anything. We have a couple different mixers for sound control, the mic control, Yamaha at the top, Behringer on the bottom, and yeah, so that's pretty much what we're going to be using. And then I don't have some of the other lighting set up. During the VIP parties and the after dark parties, I'll be using some moving headlights, a couple of wash lights, and this is basically the whole tent, the VIP tent. We have the biggest tent in the whole show, and it's going to be crowded, it's going to be packed, it's going to be like the place to be. And as you can see outside, we are right along the main flight line of the whole entire show. So because of the fact that it's a VIP tent, you've got the best seat in the house. You can go outside and sit and just watch some really, really cool stuff all week long. And that is basically everything. So hang out again, guys, and we'll just keep filming throughout the week and show you guys how it goes. Stay tuned. Alright guys, real quick, I'm just kind of jumping in the middle of this video. We just finished a bunch of topic talks. We had some really popular influencers up on stage doing a topic talk. They're very well known in the aviation industry, but all of the sound, the RCFs, is supplied by a buddy of mine by the name of Tom. He runs a company called Diamond Shamrock Productions. He's originally from up in New York, but he relocated down here to Florida a few months back. And as you can see, we've actually got the RCF top right there. Here is Tom. So listen, if any of you guys are in like the Tampa area, the Lakeland area, the Orlando area, and you are either a multi-op looking for a DJ to fill in some gigs, or if you're a bride, if you're a corporate client, if you're anybody who needs entertainment, sound, lighting, talk to this guy right here. He's been doing events and weddings for many, many years. He's classically trained. He learned how to use turntables when he first started DJing, much like how I started. So he knows his shit. And if you guys are a multi-op, if you're looking for another DJ, if you're a client that needs an incredible guy who knows how to read the room, keep your dance floor full, please, 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 please reach out to him. He has incredible pricing. You're probably not going to find too many DJs out there that has his quality at his price point. So if you're anywhere in this area of Florida, please, please, please reach out to him, because he will absolutely kill it and destroy it for your wedding or event.
Thank you, Josh.
No problem. All right, guys, until the next little snippet and video, hang out, and we'll see you in the next snippet. See ya. Morning, guys. It is now day 3 of Sun and Fun. It's nice and early. It's 9 a.m. We have our first big topic talk happening in just a few minutes. We've got a couple of the performers and the pilots that are coming in, and we're gonna have them up on stage and getting them all mic'd up. We're gonna be using Sennheiser lav mics for this one. And we have a bunch of people that are starting to come in. And you see we got some planes that are starting to fly in. And I guess last night there was a plane crash. It was one of the fuel tankers, and something happened with the landing gear and basically landed on the belly of it, and it was just not a good sight, I guess. So they have night shows a couple times this week. They go from like 7 to 9 with some pretty badass stuff that happens. But yeah, so it's Thursday, day 3. And we got an action-packed day. I guess Thursday, Friday, Saturday of this are the most busiest days of the week, because that's when people are getting out of work and, you know, they just have more time. The first day is generally industry day. The second day is, you know, people kind of coming in, getting settled and just checking stuff out. And supposedly they sold over 1 million tickets for this. So if that's the case, then we'll start seeing a massive bump in people coming to check us out today, and obviously it'll get bigger and even more people coming in tomorrow and Saturday. But tomorrow and Saturday are the big VIP after dark parties once the air shows end that I'm DJing for. And it should be pretty wild. So yeah, I'll get more footage of the day and hang out and keep watching. See you guys. Good morning, guys. Another wild and crazy day we got scheduled here. I have no voice just because yesterday it was so loud in the tent and just talking to tons and tons of people, and just pretty much destroyed my voice. So, but today we have some really cool people that are coming over to this tent. We have this woman. She's an F-35 pilot. Her name is Major Kristen Bayo. Well, her call sign is Bayo, and she does some of the craziest, wildest stuff in her plane. And so she's coming over. She's hanging out with us all for a while, and then we have a meet and greet with Tom Cruise, and that's just going to be insanity. So maybe I can get Tom Cruise to sign the turntables, or hang out around behind the DJ booth and have some fun. But I'll get some pictures and I'll get some videos, and you guys will probably enjoy checking that out. Tonight is the first of the VIP after dark parties, and it's going to be pretty freaking crazy. So looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then tomorrow is last day for me anyways, and then tomorrow night we have our last night show, and then the second VIP after dark party. And then Sunday morning come back to the Expo and tear down everything. May even tear down everything tomorrow night after the VIP party. I'll see how I feel. But ultimately Sunday we will be departing and making the trip from Lakeland, Florida, all the way back up to Rochester, New York. So not sure where we're going to stay at overnight Sunday night. Probably going to try to just drive as far as we possibly can. If we can make it to Virginia, awesome. But I don't know, we'll see how we feel. Possibly maybe even just staying in Kentucky or something, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll have a long drive, and we're estimating that we'll get back in New York Monday night. And then Amanda, my wife, she has to be back to work Tuesday morning. I might just take a day or two off just to kind of come down from this wild, crazy week that we've been having here. But I don't know, I guess we'll, like I said, I'll figure it out, play it by ear, and see how everything goes. So hang out, more videos, more pictures. Tom Cruise is coming, so stay tuned for that. Talk to you guys later.
In the air, that we can throw that in the airplane as well.
Now, as they do this maneuver, boss is in the middle, and then the ringers are on the outside. Everyone is looking towards boss as they do this maneuver. If you understand aerodynamics, they get about 350 miles an hour down here at the bottom. Up towards the top, they're about 120 to 130 miles an hour, so the dynamics of the airplane change considerably over the top. One thing to note is this team, the Blue Angels, are freshly out of El Centro winter training, so you're seeing a fairly new demonstration team here at Summit, and I must tell you, I'm very impressed to see where they are at this point.
All right, so we are now at day 5, which is pretty close to the end of the show. Yesterday was pretty wild. Friday, a lot of people came with their kids and families and stuff when they were getting out of work. So today being Saturday, it's probably going to be a really, really busy day. A lot of people, they don't have any work, so they're going to come and check out the air shows. There's a day show, there's a night air show. Yesterday I met a lot of really cool pilots. I met Major Kristen Beowulf. She is such a badass. She flies a Raptor and a couple of planes, and the stuff that she does with her planes are just insane. The Blue Angels were flying around yesterday. They were all hanging out in our tent last night. So it was a really cool day. Last night we had our first VIP after dark party, and that one was for all the pilots and performers. I didn't get any pictures or videos just because you don't want to capture on camera pilots having fun and drinking and stuff like that. So you have to be very, very careful as far as any type of footage if you see a pilot with a drink in hand or something like that. So obviously you got to be conscious of that, but it was fun. We had a lot of people that were dancing. It was funny, there was this group of people who knew me as DJ California, and they all wanted their pictures taken with me, which kind of makes you feel all warm and fuzzy and tingly inside whenever you got fans like that, especially when you live up in New York and you're all the way down in Florida and people recognize like who you are, just because of all the events and the festivals and some of the clubs and stuff that I've played at over the years. So they knew me from all of those types of things, and they were awesome. They said they would all be back again tonight too, and to kind of have fun. The VIP party that we have tonight is more industry night, so we have a lot of press, a lot of companies that are around here. They're sending their reps, so that should be a really good time. But yeah, it's going to be another action-filled day, and I'll be on the decks on and off throughout the day, and I'm going to try and walk around and get some footage and some pictures. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do that this week, just because I've been so busy doing the vice president of marketing duties, so yeah, it'll be fun, and we'll see how things go by the end of the night. I am going to end up tearing down tonight because trucks and cars and stuff can come in afterwards, after the night show, so I can get everything loaded up. And then tomorrow morning we're probably gonna hit the road. I would say around 10, maybe even 11 at the latest, and a nice long 2-day trip all the way back to New York. So yeah, it's a long week, you guys. And then it'll probably take me, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days to actually edit this thing and get it up on YouTube, and you guys can see what it's been all about this whole week. So yeah, but thank you guys. If you guys have made it all the way through to the video, you guys are rock stars. I appreciate it. And I'll probably just have a little bit longer of the video, and then that'll be it until the next gig log. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. guys, so that's a wrap. We finished everything last night at Sun and Fun. The last VIP after party was last night. It was pretty wild. It was a lot of fun. Sun and Fun put on this insane night air show with fireworks and pyrotechnics display. It was the probably craziest thing we've ever seen. It was lunacy. But it was really cool to watch. After the fireworks show and the night air show, we went right into the after party, and it was a really good time. By the time the party was over with, we tore down everything. We were able to drive the Tahoe through the whole air show and basically load everything up. Then we went back to the Airbnb, passed out, got up this morning, finished up packing, loaded up the Tahoe with our suitcases, and now we are gonna grab some breakfast. We're at the Waffle House. Always gotta come down to Waffle House when we're down in the south, since we don't have them up in north. So yeah, that's a wrap. That's the week. That was the craziness. That was the fun. And would I do it again? Oh hell yeah! It was definitely a memorable. How do I say it? It was definitely a memorable time. Sorry, it's early and I have no voice because I've just been talking so loud this week with everybody, and just, yeah. So now we are getting ready for our nice long trip back to New York. We don't know how long we're going to drive today and tomorrow. We're probably going to try and drive as much as we can today, just so that tomorrow's a little bit of a shorter trip. So yeah, and it's going to take me probably a couple days to edit the video and get it up on YouTube. And you guys, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone who's been following my channel, you guys are rock stars. Thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, and subscribed. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell notification, because I do put out videos every week, and if you hit that bell notification, you'll always be reminded when the new videos go up. So as I always say at the end of all my videos, a day without dancing is a day wasted. Until the next video, until the next Sun and Fun, until the next 18-hour trip from New York to Florida, take care, guys. Talk to you later.